Are we alone in the universe? This question has fascinated humanity for centuries, leading to a plethora of theories about the existence of extraterrestrial life. From ancient civilizations to modern scientific research, the idea of alien beings visiting Earth has captured our imaginations and sparked countless debates. So, in today's journey, we'll explore top 10 alien theories that will blow your mind. So strap in and prepare to embark on an extraordinary adventure that takes us to the edges of science, history, and the vast unknown. Starting our list at number 10 is something called the zoo hypothesis. Imagine if aliens knew all about us but decided to watch us from afar, like we're animals in a zoo. They're out there in space, keeping an eye on Earth, but they're not saying hello or dropping by for a visit. Why? Well, they might think we're not ready to meet them yet, or they want to see how we do things on our own without messing with us. It's like they're saying, let's wait and see what humans do next, watching us grow and change just like we watch animals in a zoo learn and play without jumping into their world. So next time you look up at the stars, think about this. Maybe, just maybe, someone out there is looking back, curious about us, but waiting for the right moment to say hi. At number 9, we've got something pretty wild called the transpermia theory. Picture this. What if life on Earth didn't actually start here, but came from outer space? Yep, we're talking about tiny life forms, maybe super tiny bugs, hitching rides on comets or asteroids and crash landing on Earth. It's like these space rocks were delivering life's special package from far away in the universe to our doorstep. So, what does this mean? It means that the whole universe could be filled with life spreading around, just like when you blow a dandelion and its seeds fly everywhere. If tiny Earth bugs can travel to other planets, maybe bugs from other planets have visited us too. At number 8, we've got the ancient astronaut theory. This one's a bit like a movie plot. What if aliens visited Earth a long, long time ago, back when our lots of greats-grandparents were around? And what if these visitors from space didn't just stop by to say hi, but actually helped humans build some of the amazing ancient stuff we still wonder about today? Like the pyramids in Egypt or the huge stone heads on Easter Island. Some people even think these space visitors might have taught humans new skills or shared their knowledge, which helped civilizations grow smarter and faster. There's also a wild idea that they might have mixed a bit of their alien DNA with humans, making us a little bit space relative. Landing at number 7 is a theory that's a bit like feeling left out of the cool kids group. It's called the galactic ghettos theory. Imagine our whole planet Earth is like a tiny, out-of-the-way neighborhood in the huge, bustling city that is our galaxy. According to this idea, there are super advanced alien civilizations out there, but they think Earth is too far away in the sticks or just not cool enough to come visit. It's like being at a school where all the exciting stuff happens on the other side, and no one really knows what's going on in the quiet part where we are. These advanced aliens are busy hanging out in the galactic downtown where all the action is, and Earth is just too far from where the party's at. But hey, just because we're in the galactic suburbs doesn't mean we can't have our own fun, right? Sitting at number 6 is something straight out of a video game, the simulation hypothesis. Think about this. What if everything around us, including you and me, isn't actually real? What if it's all part of a super advanced video game or simulation and some incredibly smart beings are controlling everything? It's like when you play a game on a computer or console. Everything in the game, the characters, the world, the adventures, is made up of codes and graphics. Now imagine there's a game so advanced that the characters, yep, that's us, don't even know they're in a game. It's a wild idea that makes you wonder, if we are in a simulation, does hitting the snooze button in the morning cause a glitch somewhere? Right in the middle at number 5, we hit the rare Earth hypothesis. This one's a bit like finding a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is the whole universe, and the needle is us, planet Earth. According to this theory, the special mix of things needed for smart life, like humans, to pop up is super rare. It's not just about having a planet, it's about having the perfect planet with the perfect conditions. Think about what we need. The right distance from the sun so it's not too hot or too cold, like the perfect porridge Goldilocks found. The right kind of atmosphere, water, and a bunch of other super specific things. This theory suggests that this kind of perfect spot is so hard to find in the vast universe that we might be the only ones out there. It's like we won the cosmic lottery by being here. So while it's fun to imagine aliens and far-off civilizations, the rare Earth hypothesis says we might be more unique than we think. Coming in at number 4, we have the self-destruction theory. This one's a bit of a downer, but stick with me. It's the idea that as civilizations, like people on Earth, get smarter and more advanced, They also create things that can be super dangerous. Imagine inventing a super powerful robot that decides it doesn't want to listen to humans anymore, or creating something that can hurt the planet. This theory suggests that before these civilizations can go out and make friends with others in the universe, they accidentally mess things up big time for themselves. It's like playing a video game where you're doing really well, building up your city or kingdom, and then, oops, you make a mistake and everything falls apart. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Knowing about this theory is like getting a heads up. It's a reminder that we need to be careful with how we use technology and take care of our planet. It's about learning to play the game of advancing our civilization without hitting the self-destruct button. At number 3, we dive into the parallel universe theory. Imagine if our universe was just one of many, like having a bunch of bubbles floating around, and each bubble is a whole different universe. Now think about this. What if in some of those bubbles, there are aliens living their lives, just like we do here on Earth, but we just can't see them because they're in a totally different bubble? This theory is super cool because it suggests that there might be countless worlds out there, some maybe just like ours and others completely different. It's like having neighbors in a huge apartment building, but the walls between the apartments are so thick you never know they're there. So why haven't we met these alien neighbors yet? Well, according to this theory, it's because we're all in our separate bubbles or parallel universes. Our paths haven't crossed because we're in different parts of this vast cosmic apartment complex. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll figure out a way to say hi across these universe bubbles. Zooming into number 2, we've got the time travel theory. Picture this. Instead of aliens being strange creatures from far-off planets, what if they're actually humans from the future? Yes, we're talking about people from way, way ahead in time who've figured out how to travel back to visit us in the past. It's like they're on a giant field trip to see what life was like for their great, you get the idea, grandparents. This theory is like a twist in a sci-fi movie where the aliens we thought were from another world are just us, but with cooler gadgets and maybe even flying cars. They might come back to study history, not from books, but up close, or maybe they're here to make sure the future turns out okay. Imagine if one day you invent something amazing and your future family comes back in time just to see where it all started. That's kind of what the time travel theory is about. These future humans could be walking among us, checking out how we live, what we eat, and maybe even helping us out without us knowing, all to keep the timeline safe and sound. Topping our list at number 1, we have the multiverse theory, which is like the ultimate science fiction fantasy turned science speculation. Imagine there isn't just one universe, the one we live in, but an endless number of them, kind of like having unlimited channels on your TV. Each of these universes has its own set of rules. Now, with so many universes out there, some of them are bound to be perfect places for aliens to live. These could be universes where everything is just right for life forms we can't even begin to imagine. It's not just about little green men or flying saucers. We're talking about whole worlds that are strange and wonderful in ways we might never understand because they play by different rules. There you have it, the top 10 theories about extraterrestrial life. From the idea of us being observed like animals in a zoo, to the possibility that we are living in a simulation, or even part of a vast multiverse. Comment your favorite theory and watch this short story of an unexpected alien abduction I call Jen and Becky's Very Bad Day.